Saturday morning, Mummy's at work. Me and Ellie are making tiger bread. So Ellie is helping. So what have we done so far? We have put 450 grams of bread flour. We do this all the time. 450 grams of flour. And then a teaspoon of salt. Mix it with the flour. Anyone who's watching. And then we did our water here, which was about 260 mils of water, slightly warm. And then Ellie put in the yeast, didn't you? 2 teaspoons and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Give it a mix, let it do its thing. And then, in a minute, when the yeast has reacted, we're going to chuck it in the mixer, aren't we? And we're going to mix it up, and then we'll do the next step. Right, it's had 12 minutes in the mixer, hasn't it, Ellie? That's our little mixer. Hang on, having a bit of a clean up. Always clean it up after. So 12 minutes in the mixer, and then a lightly oiled bowl, and it just literally just put your dough in there. And then we've got this little. It's like a tea cosy, like this. You can cover it with a towel or cling film, but these are pretty good. Like that, and we'll leave that now for about an hour. That works best for us until it's at least doubled in size. So while that's going in for the first proof. Ellie, what do you think about making bread? Do you like it? What sort of bread do you like making the most?
Tiger bread.
Tiger bread, which is what we're making today. So I will say, we make bread all the time now. We basically don't buy any loaves because we can make all sorts. And I can't take all the credit. So we bought this book quite a while ago. He's called John Kirkwood. Let me just show you. So this chap's called John Kirkwood. He's got a YouTube channel, which is where we found him. So he's a retired chef, and he makes YouTube videos, and he now sells recipe books. So I bought this bread mix recipe. There's all sorts of different types of bread you can make. Rolls, even donuts, everything, isn't it, Ellie? We like this book, don't we? Like the ones we make all the time now, normal white loaves and tiger bread, we don't really need the book anymore, but we have changed things a little bit to suit. So I'll just give him a shout out there, because if you want to make bread, it's really cool, and you don't need like a bread maker. We do it with that stand mixer. You want a pencil?
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't go falling on it. Be careful. Yeah. So we don't have a bread maker. You can knead it by hand for 10-12 minutes, which is what I used to do. But we did buy the mixer because we use it for other baking. And that's all you need, and an oven.
I will never make.
Another pencil. Ellie wants some. While you wait for the carrot bar. You had a carrot bar. There you are. There you are. Green pencil. So there we go. So we're just having a little bit of clean up now. So we just wait for the next stage. Right. It's just been in there for an hour. It's there or thereabouts. And you want it to have pretty much doubled it or more in size. And that has now. You can smell the like doughy, yeasty smell. So yeah, we've got a bit of a tidy up. Done the washing up. Always keep it clean. Keep it tidy. Ellie's she's doing some drawing for a minute while we do this bit. This bit's just a boring bit. So we're literally going to turn it out onto the top, knock it back, knock the air out of it, put it back in for another 45 minutes. It's worth noting as well, look, you see all those air bubbles inside the dough? So it should have doubled in size in the first sort of like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how warm the room is. And you get all these air bubbles. That's really important. So that's the second. Knocked it back. That basically means just put it out on the top and just push all the air out of it a few times, form it into a bowl. It will shrink down compared to what it was, but that's normal. Put it back in, cover over the top, which I bought from John Kirkwood's website, by the way, and then cover it over, leave it for another 45 minutes. Right, while that second proof is started, this is an important bit. Ellie's blowing raspberries. Hi Ellie, what are we making? Right, there you are, you heard it there. So, I've sort of pre-weighed and mixed the ingredients. Well, I haven't mixed them, but... So we've got rice flour, 100 grams. This is to get that tiger bread topping that you get. This is to get that tiger bread topping. So we've got yeast, sugar and salt, same as you would in the mix. Sorry about the noise. Just a half a gram of each. 100 grams of rice flour. Before I only had corn flour, which I've been using, but you're supposed to use rice flour because apparently it's better. So I went somewhere to an Oriental shop in Bristol. Ellie? Shh. Otherwise they can't hear what ingredients we're putting in, can we? Okay. So I found some of this rice flour in an Oriental shop. It was cheap as chips, and we're going to see today. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to see if it's if it's even better, because it didn't quite have that yellowy colour every time I make it. It's banging bread, but I'm going to see if now I've found some, because you can't find it in supermarkets, rice flour. And then we got some water as well, and then sesame oil, 1 tablespoon. If anyone's actually interested in this video and they want the recipe, I can just send you the recipe, because you probably can't hear Ellie shouting over the top. But this will create that crispy topping that you get on the tiger bread with the cracks in it, hopefully. So it's all mixed together. It'll have a runny but fairly thick consistency. That's normal, and that will go on at the last stage. Hi Ellie. She's excited about the tiger bread. So I'll put some cling film over that now, because we've still got a good hour and a half left of proving. And at the last stage, when the oven's warming up, that's when we'll put it on. You brush it on. So I'm just going to put some cling film over it for now, and then we'll just leave it. Because it's got yeast in it, active yeast, so that will also start doing its thing. Right. The dough, sorry about Ellie, she's a bit noisy today, aren't you Ellie? She doesn't know what she wants. I know what I want, tiger bread.
I want tiger bread.
There you are, Ellie wants tiger bread. Are you going to do the last bit with me then? So we've had an hour, then 45 minutes. Now is the last one. So what we do is basically it's risen up. It's risen. So it's had 1 hour. Then we've taken it out, knocked it back, put it into a ball. Another 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Now we're going to take it out on the top, get it into a ball, and then we're going to put it onto a baking sheet. I like to put paper down, just because there's no chance of it sticking at all then. And then we'll dust it with a bit of flour, and then we're going to cover it with a lightweight cloth, and we're going to let it rise for another 45 minutes. So there's a lot of proofing, but that is the key to getting good bread, and that's what I found out the hard way before I used John Kirkwood's books. So that's the last bit. That's kind of what it's going to look like. I turned it out, bit of flour on there just so you can work it. I did knock it back a little bit. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to do that actually, but it's always worked well for me. So it will shrink back a tiny bit again, get it into a ball, a little bit of flour over the top. Now I'm just going to cover it with a lightweight cloth, 45 minutes. And after that time, we're going to turn the oven on, and then it's the next and last bit. Okay, this is the final bit. So it's done another 45 minutes, so altogether it's had an hour, then 45, then 45. The last 45 minutes has been while it's been on the tray in a ball covered over the towel. The first 2 proofs were in the bowl that I mix it in. So now, oven's almost preheated. I do anywhere between 180 and 190. Yeah, so this mixture actually does look different with the rice flour. It does look like I think we could have a winner on our hands here. So this is ready now. So the last few minutes of it, of the time of the last 45 minutes, I sort of get the oven preheated, and then I start basically painting this stuff on. So this is our mixture. It's quite thick. I will say this does look better with the rice flour. I know I just said that, but normally when I do it with the corn flour, it's a lot runnier. So I presume the rice flour has got a thicker consistency. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it. And you want to get it all on there, because this is what's going to make your tiger bread have that cracked, crusty. I've never once managed to get it where it looks like that. It's always got like lines, cracks in it, but not all cracked like that. But could be to do with not having rice flour and using corn flour. So we'll see about that now, because I did buy 2 packs of 500 grams, which should last about 9 tiger breads, really 10 maybe, because you use about 100 grams. So yeah, should make 10 loaves with that. It's not like we make them every day. So yeah, this is definitely going on better than the other stuff. It's less. I've used the same amount and recipe that John says, so there's no more water in it, but it's not so runny. So that's obviously something to do with the rice flour being thicker. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to keep putting this on until it's covered. So sometimes what I do is I let it, because it goes off pretty quick, and when it goes hard I'll just give it like another bit as well, so sort of do it in a couple of layers. So after I've done this, I'm going to put it in the oven for 35 minutes. One thing as well I'll say, I've put a pan of boiling water in the very bottom of the oven, because that helps. Yeah, tiger bread. So yeah, pan of boiling water in the very bottom in the oven, and that helps to get it even crispier. Hang on, Ellie. Don't poke that with a fork. No, we mustn't poke with a fork. Only with this. Got to keep an eye on her, because she will. Right. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the child, and after I've painted this on and probably do another layer, we're going to whack it in the oven for 35 minutes. So the next time you see this video, our oven will be off and the tiger bread will be removed. So here it is. We've just finished. What have we made?
Tiger bread.
Tiger bread. Ellie's unpacking her trunk. So that is how it came out. It's got a nicer colour than when I was using corn flour. Yeah, me and Ellie are going to try some now. So we're just gonna cut a piece off, and then we'll show you what it's like inside. We're going to have some now, darling. So there you go. Look at that cross section. That's what the inside's like. Super crispy on the outside. Listen. You can hear that crunch. Only one last thing to do, and that's to eat some. So Ellie has got a great big piece of tiger bread.
I want that one.
You want that one, do you? There you go. What do you think? She loves it. So there you go. Tiger bread. If any of our friends want the recipe, I can send you it. Although I will say, it's really cool making bread with your little one and teaching them how it works and everything. Bit like growing food. So I would recommend buying John Kirkwood's book, because he is very good. He's also on YouTube and he shows you videos, and he's taught me a lot. I don't really use the book for the ones I've done now. I just pretty much know it. We've done it so many times. But there you go, tiger bread. What do you think? Is it nice?
Yeah.
That's what we always do, don't we? As soon as it's cooked, we cut the end off and we have a hot, crispy piece of buttery tiger bread with real butter as well. So say tiger bread.
Tiger bread.
Bye bye video.